everybody. It's Jackie Golden here, and I trust that you're having an amazing day thus far. I'm facing by just to share a few tips on how to be productive in trying times. How to be productive in trying times. And so here's the deal. Daily, I talk to people about their hopes, their dreams, things that they've been wanting to do for years and it's still on their bucket list. And every single one of them tell me that they want to start a business, or they want to expand a business, or they want to do business a different way. And so what I mean by this is they no longer want to trade time for dollars, get paid by the hour. They want to consider some more time-rich ways in which they can generate income and maximize use of their times. And believe it or not, doing that is really literally right at your fingertips if you connect with the right person or persons that can show you how to do that. It happened for me and it changed my life. And so I'm here today to share these tips in times like these. Maybe it'll help make times better for you. Okay. So, however, when it's time to make decisions as to whether or not they will act right now on what's been festering in their heart, in their minds, and in their souls to do, some typically choose later for several reasons. And those three reasons include, or the three top reasons include this. When they say they want to start their business, Jackie, but I don't have the time. That's number one. They say, I don't know how to get started. Or they will say, I just don't have the money. That bottom line, I don't have the money. Okay. And so when it comes to time, we all have been given the same 24 hours. Same 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year, and we all get to choose how we use that time. And I just want to share with you how I use it, and maybe it'll help you too. All right. First of all, I don't think in terms of hours. I think in terms of tasks. Okay. And so at the end of each day, I get a Post-it note or I get an index card, and then I write down three simple tasks for myself for the next day. Now, they range from simple to medium to complex. And if it's complex, what I tend to do is I simplify it by breaking it down into smaller chunks. And then I carry over the incompleted tasks to the next day. And then I remain loyal to that particular task and all of its parts, right? Until it's completed. And so by the end of the year, something great will have happened. I will have completed 1,095 actions toward completing my goal of building or expanding, enhancing my business, simply taking it to the next level. 3 little tasks per day. Okay. And for those of you who are saying, Jackie, listen, I want to start my business, but I just don't know how to get started. I offer you this. A question many ask me is, so what's important about writing these things down, writing the tasks down? What's so important about that? I'll remember it. You may remember it in part, but there's a different effect when you take it out of the clutter of the mind. So even if you are unclear of what the vision is for the thing that you desire to build, the business you desire to build, you may not be totally clear on what it looks like, but write down what you're feeling. Write down what you think you want it to be. The clarity will come. The clarity will come, especially if you connect with a coach or someone who can help pull that out of you. And so those 3 daily tasks I mentioned earlier, I call them mini visions, M-I-N-I visions. And when it comes to vision, we've been instructed to write the vision down and make it plain. Why? So when you read it, it will empower you to carry out the action until you manifest it. Something happens when we continually lay our eyes on a thing. Something happens. It brings things to pass. And so a written vision gives you the directions you need, and it lays a visual printed path that you'll need to follow to get to your desired destination. It gives you the inspiration and the motivation that you need to push on through the toughest challenges that life can. And I promise you, life will bring you some. Okay. So vision must be plain. The biggest part about vision is writing it down. And when you read it enough, you'll start to take action on it. So again, the three things I hear people say when it's time to say yes to investing in themselves at a higher level. Number one, Jackie, I just don't have the time. Number two, Jackie, I don't know how on earth to get started. I've been wanting to get started. I just don't know where to start. All right. And then number three, I don't have the money. Bottom line, I don't have the money to invest at this time. So I'm going to delay getting what I need to help myself. You'll help others, but you won't help yourself. So with number three, the issue is bigger than money. Yeah. In some cases, that may be true, may be very true, but for the vast majority, the issue has to do with what many think of themselves. It's mindset. You think you don't deserve to be good to yourself at this level. You look for permission from external resources to validate who you are and who you want to become. And my tip is this: until you realize that your want to has to be bigger than your need for permission to do what it is best for your life, wow, your gifts and talents are not going to make room for you until you take that step. People can speak it to you, but until you take steps, it's not going to happen. You got to bust a move, okay? Truth is, I can relate to this. Yep, I can relate to this, and that I was a person that lived a very calculated life. And that means that I did not take risks for the big things I wanted, okay? But the day I decided to close my eyes and jump in the water anyway, the resources that I needed began to reveal themselves. They began to show up. And they began to show up because they had reason to. When you take action, it gives resources the reason to come to you. And so I leave you with this simple thought. Take advantage of this space and time that we've all been given right now. Okay? How sad it would be if the great thinkers, and yes, I'm speaking of you, great thinkers, if we all fail to stop thinking and planning right now for later. Okay, I'm not talking about worrying. I'm talking about strategically planning. How sad would it be that right now it's April the 1st. We have mandated time to stay at home. And so we have no time lost in commutes for many of us. And then May 5th rolls around and we are exactly the same person. Our plans and visions are still non-existent. We haven't written anything down. Okay? Listen, a lot can happen in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. But if you don't take the necessary steps to prepare, the opportunities will pass you by. So I'm going to end this topic here. If you're just facing by, I'm Jackie Golden. I'm a life coach and business consultant. I stopped by to share some nuggets with you about how to maximize use of the time that we all have right now. Okay. I support my clients in discovering their holistic worth. I support them in packaging and selling what they know, what they love, and what they do. And guess what? I absolutely enjoy doing just that. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great, great day. Get that pen out, get that pad out, get that computer out, get that laptop, that tablet, your phone, whatever you use to capture notes, okay? Take some time, get in a quiet place, and begin to dream. Begin to resurrect those dreams that you believe you've buried. They're not buried. They're just dormant, okay? Real passions don't die. they just multiply. All right. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day.